In afternoon, name that caught everyone's eyes was nomination for all positions when he announced that he was nominated to occupy best position of party's best position in afternoon. The Phenyane not only appeals to party leader John Steenhuisen, but also competes for the president of the Federal Council against bigwig Helen. A quick Google search will give information about almost every individual, but after the announcement, in the case of Phenyane, it is not even a photo of it. Until Thursday morning, journalists were given reports while running to learn more. Speaking Daily Maverick briefly, Phenyane said that decision object these positions is based on the desire show that young people and women can occupy best tasks. A few years have passed to be a part of but I worked with the Women's Network and Youth. As announced in the afternoon, #DA Leadership Nomination List, pic.twittage to 2L03P, Queen Maswabi March 15, 2023. However, as the 36-year-old Gauteng President Fred Nel said, he seems to be quite unknown. However, Don Tshwane regional leader Sandy Mbuva had no idea who was the Phenyane and that he could not be a guarantor. He never joined the Dawn and I don't know him as Dawn regional president, he said. Read at Daily Maverick for Fallets versus John Steenhuisen, who will win. Instead, what comes from talking to different individuals in Gauteng is that Phenyane joined party only in 2022. Then, at the annual general meeting at Branch, he threw his hat for every possible leadership position. Last-minute candidate Greg Crumbach, a presidential officer, announced that party was the necessary veterinarian and that Phenyane meets all requirements. However, he said he was nominated for a position just a few days before the closing date of Phenyane. According to Crumbach, each name on the nomination list had to take second place and then submit a series of documents. Read at Daily Maverick, he returned his leader Steenhuisen before the April Federal Congress, but Fallets trust the leadership race. The former Johannesburg Mayor for Fallets, who works against Steenhuisen, and Dion George, will hope to be re-elected. The most discussed position seems to be the Vice President of the Federal, who allows 3 members to be elected. Anton Bredel and Refilo Ntsik want to be re-elected, but Jean-Pierre compete from Smith, Feppel, Natasha Mazone, Nkaba Banga, Shihona Kaji and Soli Malatsi. For the Federal Council Vice President, candidates are Enlai Lotriet, Esha Sarapen, James Masango, Phenyane, Sigop Sathekij, Thomas Walters and Tyrone Gray. Ivan Meyer, Phenyane and Kowakozi Mbatha are competing to become federal president. He said that he is satisfied with diversity of all candidates, the provincial representation and diversity of age. The nomination process took place between February 6 and March 13.